Officially releasing this upcoming Tuesday on the Nike Sneakers app and a couple other retailers, we're going to be seeing the official release of the Travis Scott Air Jordan Jumpman Jack in the sale colorway with a retail price tag of $200. And in today's video, we're going to talk about this release a little bit. We're going to talk about the expected stock numbers that you should see on release day, and towards the end of the video, I'll give you some resale predictions. Now, the Travis Scott Jumpman Jack sneaker is one that we've been seeing images of for the better part of the last maybe year or so, and it's definitely going to be a sneaker that probably moves Travis Scott into the next realm of what Jordan Brand and Travis really kind of feel like should be the future of his sneaker designs. But that doesn't necessarily mean that they're going to make these more available than, let's say, like the Air Jordan 1 collaboration, or basically any Travis Scott collaboration with Jordan Brand and Nike. They're expected these to be even more limited, at least upon this like first initial release, because this is the first Travis Scott signature shoe to officially be released, and we're hearing that it's going to be really limited. Now, we've been hearing different things about this release in terms of stock. The first rumor that I heard that there was going to be around 100,000 pairs or so, and maybe that could be true if it's like worldwide. And there's really not even that many raffles for the sale pair. I know Extra Butter NY is doing in-store pickup. I know N Clothing over in the EU has one open. There's very few raffles open for the sale pair at this current time, so the Nike Sneakers app is probably going to give us the best chance to cop. But as far as stock numbers, from what we're hearing about the actual official release date this upcoming Tuesday, there's expected to be less than 15,000 pairs of the sale pair whenever it drops on the Nike Sneakers app. Now, with the expected limited stock of this sneaker, there's going to be millions of entries going into the Nike Sneakers app on this day. There's going to be a ton of people that are trying to get the sneaker, because that's how Travis Scott sneaker releases work. Millions of entries go in each and every single time for each and every single one of Travis's releases, and this is going to be no different. Now, there was a lot of people out there that said originally that they didn't like the silhouette. It looked too much like a trainer. They didn't like the colorway because they already have the reverse mocha, so why would they need that? You know, some people were even saying, man, they're charging $200 for the sneaker. The Jordan ones were only $150. None of that's going to matter on release day. Everybody's going to be putting in for it, even people that don't like the sneaker, that, you know, just want to get it, you know, in order to trade it or sell it out on the resale market. It's just the way it is. It happens for each and every single Travis Scott release, and it's going to continue with this one as well. Now, that's not to say that you shouldn't try for this release. Like, and I get it. You know, I've taken a whole bunch of L's on Travis Scott releases over the years as well. I've only gotten one for retail all these years. So, you know, we're going to go into this release, and a lot of us, man, a lot of us are going to take L's. Just to be honest with you, it's just the nature, you know, of the stock numbers being limited. You know, the numbers are not going to match the demand for this one. But my best advice, you know, get anybody to help you that's willing to help you. Your friends and your family, if they're willing to put in an additional entry on the Nike Sneakers app for you, go ahead and do that, just to increase your chances ever so slightly, because you never know, man. This could actually be the time that you get one for retail. You know, it happens every time where people show up in my comment section and goes, you know, I have never won on a Travis Scott, and I finally got my first Travis Scott retail W. It happens all the time. And on the Nike Sneakers app, they're going to be doing a draw for it. So, you know, you're going to have at least 10 minutes to get in and try to, you know, get a W on it. But like I said, guys, a lot of us are going to take L's. You know, some of us are going to get very lucky. Now, in terms of the sneaker resale predictions, I kind of want to take more of a conservative approach with this one, because I don't necessarily have anything to go off of. Like, this is the first Jumpman Jack to officially release. There's no pattern, there's no history that I can sort of compare it to sort of gauge where I think the sneaker is going to go. Now, I will say that, you know, a couple of weeks ago, this sneaker was reselling for like $2,000 or $3,000, and prices have definitely come down the closer that we've gotten to the actual release date. They're sort of in that like 600 and up range right now. The bigger sizes are going for a little bit more, because they always go for a little bit more. And when the sneaker officially releases, right, there's going to be limited amounts of pairs, and I kind of feel like the sneaker's really probably not going to move that much one way or another. I kind of see this being, you know, like a $500 and up kind of a sneaker. I kind of feel like once pairs start getting in, once people start getting them in their hand, they're going to put them on GOAT, they're going to put them on StockX and eBay and places like that, and they're going to have to sort of undercut the next guy a little bit. So we should see the prices sort of fall at that point to wherever they're going to sit for, I guess, maybe like a month or so. And, you know, in the long term, I kind of feel like this sneaker is not going to be as crazy as like a Jordan 1. It's not going to be up there in that, you know, $1,000, $1,500 range. I sort of see this sneaker in the long term basically being like a $450 shoe and up. You know, the smaller sizes will always go for the cheapest, and the bigger sizes will always go for the most. Now, if you take an L on release day and you're in the market to actually pick this sneaker up, those are the prices that I kind of feel like you'll have to pay in order to get one in your collection. But once people actually get them in hand, you know, a lot of people will be trying to sell it to get a quick flip. So the best time that I think you'll have to, you know, in order to pick the sneaker up for a good price is probably maybe a week to 10 days after the initial release, once people actually throw them up on the apps. But guys, let me know down in the comment section how you feel about the Jumpman Jack. Is it a must cop for you, retail or resale? Or is it a sneaker you just don't need and you're just gonna pass on it altogether? Let me know your thoughts and opinions down in the comment section below. Other than that, I'd like to thank you all for your time, your attention, and all the support you guys show me. If you're new here, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell. I got a ton of dope content on the way, early sneaker reviews, on-feet looks, and of course, all the information that drops. Also, hit that like button on your way out if you haven't already. It really does help to put these videos out in front of more people. I love y'all, I appreciate y'all, and I'll see you in the next video real soon. I'm out. Peace. For more sneaker content, make sure you hit that subscribe button and you hit that notification bell so you never miss a video.